What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Got my hat on backwards, out here at the park, nature, making the best of it. You know, Obviously, the plan is to end up out in a real big forest somewhere. But, I'm making the best of things, honestly. So, plus, honestly, this is still cool, being out in a nature space, regardless of if it's called a park or whatever. So, it's real cool. It's a sunny day. There's no like clouds in the sky, really. And it feels good. It's a good golden glow for us. I'm an Aries. I love being on the sun, you know. So yeah. Anyways, we're doing a video about continuing our consistency and persistency in just evolving in health and wellness. And like for me, to be honest, like to see myself come this far, I'm super grateful because I knew to keep going forward with it. Like we all have to look at ourselves in the mirror at the end of the day, no matter who, you are. And like the point I'm making this is that, if we're gonna look at ourselves in the mirror, we need to, you know, get real with ourselves, get right with ourselves. And for me, like honestly, I felt very desensitized and I felt a calling to go vegan, you know, because I was always into this well roundedness of recreational activity, sports, all that stuff. Is just, I knew there were still some missing components, because my system, my body, etc. within me was just out of alignment, and like I had many ailments. And I'm still overcoming many ailments, to be honest, just from, you know, living a toxic lifestyle and, you know, reaching the top, becoming the gorilla, this and that. It's pretty interesting because you see that you're doing what most people aren't doing, so sometimes it is pretty like different, different and difficult. And at the same time, when you have mentors, guides and whatnot, helping to like lead the way, light the way, direct the way, then you realize to hang on. And especially like me, today I just got back from Nuno's Tacos. It's like a vegan taco place. Vegan, like, vegan Mexican place, Latin food. And like I got the nachos and it was so delicious. Like it was so much depth to it. It's like a lot and it's really good. So just that simple thing, for me to like have completely transformed myself from being around what everybody else is doing, the typical fast food stuff, where all the people go, to eventually digging down into the truth and going out on my own to research and to, you know, experience new stuff, and that turned out to be a new lifestyle change with just being vegan, you know, and that's honestly the foundation of who I am, to be real with y'all, because, you know, we're from nature. I'm from nature. And like, it's like a lot of us are remembering this whole concept, you know. Some people may never remember, you know what I mean? That's how they get Alzheimer's and dementia, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's when the mucous membrane, like the mucus is over their brain, you know. Some people get on early on, I'm just saying, like, when you go vegan, you're draining your body out of all of the stuff that's been building up for a while. And I don't know, like for me, I mean, I feel like it's a process. I know people say different stuff. Oh, I did it for 30 days and then boom, you know, I became a superstar or something like that. And like, to be honest, I'm 2 years and 9 months into being a vegan. And I have a mentor, Infinite Waters. He says like at 3 years, you can really say you're a vegan. And it makes sense to be real with y'all because like some of my older mentors who are vegans for a long time, like I noticed they have like a new level of like accolade and achievement, and whatever their platform is. Maybe some of them are selling vegan food at like the farmers market, or some of them are, like, well, one, I guess, and maybe some of them, maybe they're hitting it off on YouTube, or maybe, like they have their own restaurant in real life or something. You know what I mean? Different things. Bottom line is like, I've been learning not to compare my story with anybody else's, because typically what's been happening is like I would be comparing my story to someone else's, story that's they're way further along in their story, in a different chapter. And that's not cool. Like we're not supposed to do that. So, you know, but I will say that I have reorganized or rearranged my mind and like my social media and stuff like that so that it's just people on this authentic squad, awakening, spiritual, holistic health, vegan world, honestly. And the energy is so cool, and it's nothing personal for other people. It's just like some people really aren't your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you realize, oh, hey, I came here to live my life, what I'm into, and to connect with others who are willing to connect, as well as share and teach on top of learning. And sometimes you just have to go on your own for a bit to put some pieces together. And I guess that's what I've been doing, to be honest. Like just getting getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. Getting all this research, lectures, seminars, writing notes, investing in me. You know what I'm saying? Like went through all types of stuff to finally being able to breathe a little bit more and a little bit better. That's priceless, because truly we're all supposed to like